Do you want to be exceptional, guys? I don't know if I want to be exceptional when it comes to like the world status. I just want to be exceptional for me. What's up, internet friends, founders, and the Entrepreneur Curious? You've made it, and you're here. It's MVR Daily, getting you prepared for the mobile-first, video-first, remote work world of the future. And I'm here to encourage you this year and every year moving forward to invest in yourself, your personal brand online, learn how to work in a remote work world, learn how to communicate on video, and find yourself a community that will keep you accountable to the personal branding grind that you need to be focusing on. Guys, what's up, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful morning, a wonderful day. Some of you guys might notice that I got my hair cut. I did the trollstice. I did the troll haircut, guys. We just shaved it all back, getting it off the sides, but I got this whole it's not a faux hawk, but it's kind of like a mohawk, because it's not a mohawk, but it's not a faux hawk. It's like a mohawk, because there's just lots of hair that's there, and it's not perfect. But you know what? In these self-quarantining days, guys, I text messaged my hairdresser. I asked him what's up, and he hasn't responded. So I'm hoping that he's making it through. I'm hoping that he's going to survive this winter of COVID and Corona and whatever, guys. I tell you, small businesses are taking a hit. But in that vein, I want to jump into something real quick. But before we do that, make sure that you smash the like button, guys. Subscribe and check out my new book, Gravity, the art. It is kind of like an art. The art or how to create an irresistible brand, unlimited deal flow, and infinite possibilities. Check it out on evo.af, guys. Check it out, guys. Pick up the book and join our community. Our community is a community focused on growing you and growing your personal brand. So if you care about that, then you're in the right place. But in today's article, guys, let's get to it. This one's by Kumar Mehta. The title of it is Never Waste a Downturn, Emerge Exceptional, which has pretty much been a big call on my YouTube channel. Almost every video that I do is I'm calling you guys to emerge exceptional, emerge better this year, emerge out of all of this like a swan, not even a swan, but like a beautiful duckling, a beautiful swan. Emerge. I know, guys. I know. His analogies are dying here, but emerge something amazing this year. One thing I always want to remind you, and actually I hope I remind myself to communicate this to you guys every video, is that in 5 years from today, you're not going to care how hard you worked. You're not going to miss the hours that you could have just been resting. Instead, you've been grinding. In 5 years, you're not going to worry, and you're not going to miss, and you're not even going to really remember all the hard work that you put in today, the 15, 18, maybe 20 hours of work today that you could put in. You know why? You're not going to miss it because what you're really going to be appreciating is all the value you created, all the leverage you created, all the experience and knowledge that you gained from working hard 5 years ago, right? We're not going to miss the hard work. We're not even going to remember it. But what we're going to have with us is the tangible and intangible results of that hard work. So put it in today. Check out evo.af. Guys, get the book and join our community and learn. And I'm going to be doing some webinars soon, guys. We're putting those together. Weekly webinars for free. I'm going to give them out for free so you guys can learn how to build your own personal brand. So I'm done with that, guys. Let's get into today's MVR Daily article. Never waste a downturn, emerge exceptional. And my addition here is by building your own personal brand. The damage caused by the coronavirus to businesses, employees, owners, and entrepreneurs is colossal, and the economic loss will reach unprecedented levels. Every business segment, including travel, retail, technology, service, hospitality, manufacturing, education, real estate, financial, and so many others, are hurting, and it's only going to get worse. From every indication, it appears that we are at the beginning of a protracted downturn, where things get worse before they get better. But just as with every calamity that humanity has faced, this too shall pass. And guys, that's a positive call. This too shall pass. Some businesses will emerge from this slump stronger than before, and many will perish. I'm hoping you guys, your personal brand, will emerge even stronger than you ever imagined, because for many of you guys, you've never even worked on a personal brand before. It's time to get into it, guys. But only the rarest of them will come out of this downturn and morph into exceptional organizations that become the best of the best. Downturns like this one that we are currently facing happens once in a lifetime. I don't know about that, guys. It seems like it's happening like every 10 years. While the loss of customers and revenues are immeasurably agonizing, you should use this opportunity to reassess where you are and who you are and begin the transformation to become extraordinary. Now is the time for some deep introspection to determine what you want to achieve as you come out of this downturn. Every business leader today is figuring out how to cope with this sudden tsunami that has brought economic activity around the world to a grinding halt. Yep, it's too bad. They know how to limit losses through curtailed spending, reducing and delaying hiring, and taking other precautionary measures to help them weather the storm. But they also need to use this unique opportunity to reflect on who they are and get to the very core of what their business is about, and how they can emerge from this downturn not just bruised, but ready to achieve their full potential. If you are interested in committing to become the best of the best, that should be you guys out there. That should be you guys. Be the best. Even if you can't be the best, strive to be the best of the best. Below are some of the questions you should ask yourself to use as a self-reflection guide. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, guys? Well, here we go. Number 1. Are you doing what you are born to do? Now, that's a tough question. In these moments of introspection, guys, the first question is, are you doing what you are born to do? Wow. It's a pretty hardcore question, guys. Are you doing what you're born to do? The first step towards being exceptional is starting in an area where you have a natural ability or a unique capability. This is something many people overlook. We often strive towards an arbitrary set goal for ourselves, or we indiscriminately set business goals based on what we think we should achieve without honestly evaluating if the domain we want to excel in is an area that complements our natural skill set. For many of you guys, you work in jobs that you're not attuned for, you're not great at, you're naturally not motivated to do, but yet you still do it in and day out. And for some of you, you hate it so much. So, while it might be temporary that you can hate your current job or whatever you're doing now, spend extra time outside of work to focus on building your gravitational brand. The most successful businesses, large and small, are the ones that play to their strengths or their core. You become the best of the best by doing well at what you are born to do, not by executing on a business plan based on financial opportunity, market position, or competitive landscape. Your unique ability could be around technology, customer service, manufacturing, distribution, price, or something else. Is your entire organization geared towards maximizing the potential of your core? The moment you stray from your natural strengths, you lose the ability to become exceptional. That right there is worth sitting on. Once you move away from your natural strengths, then you lose the ability to become exceptional. You might say, well, Peter, I'm an old man. I'm an old woman. I ain't got time to be exceptional. Why not? Why not? Why can't you? Why can't you restart now? It's amazing if you ever think back 10 years from today. And where were you 10 years ago? What have you achieved in the last decade? What could you... Think about this. What have you achieved in the last decade? Think about it. Amazing things, right? What has transpired in the last 10 years? Amazing, right? Guess what? You can have all of that and more in the next 10 years. So if you're amazed at what has transpired in the last decade, Imagine what you could achieve with intentionality this next decade. I'm super excited, guys, about the next decade. Now is the time for you to double down on your strengths and focus on areas where you know you can be the very best. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Number 2, do you believe in your abilities? To become exceptional, you need to have an unshakable belief in your ability to be successful. The journey to the top is too hard and virtually impossible to complete without an enduring optimism in your capabilities. It is the confidence you have in your abilities that will allow you to stretch and to achieve bigger and better goals. The most exceptional leaders show an enormous amount of belief in their talents. They view the challenges they face as things that they can overcome, not something that will detract them. Their confidence in themselves allows them to stay committed to their goals for years and even decades. And they believe failure is simply due to lack of skills that they can develop, not a reason to give up on their dreams. Check in with your coworkers, ensure that the sense of confidence is shared, and if not, ignite it. You can strengthen your self-belief by setting short-term goals that are slightly beyond your reach and then achieving and celebrating them with your team. Or, if you're working on your personal brand or your own gravitational brand, celebrating with yourself. Celebrating with yourself, but growing a community. And you can learn about that at evo.af, guys. Doing so lets you become successful at increasingly challenging tasks, which leads to you getting better. You can reach a state of perpetual improvement by continually setting and achieving goals that are moderately out of your reach. As you can do that, your belief in your abilities will be unshakable, and your results you realize will be remarkable. I completely agree. Take your big dreams, chunk them down into actionable items, and we talk about this in my book on evo.af. My book on gravity, we talk about how to chunk stuff down into small bite-sized pieces so you can create momentum of succeeding. And what that means is that as you get these small wins, you start building this momentum. And you guys know what happens when you have like a sports team that's like unstoppable. They got the momentum, they got the juju, they're in the groove. I mean, that's when you start getting those big wins, guys. So keep going, keep grinding, keep setting small goals that are maybe outside your reach, which require you to change a little bit of yourself or improve yourself a little bit or challenge yourself a little bit, achieve those goals, succeed, growing yourself, moving on to the next challenge, and away we go, and away we go, and away we go, guys. 10 years will go by like that. Your life will be 100% different, and you'll be doing something that you absolutely love instead of doing something that you absolutely hate. And you'll be working on your own time, which is even better. Are you fully committed to your plan? This is number 3. To become elite in anything requires an unparalleled level of commitment to your goals. Relying on a plan B or something you can do just in case your current direction does not work means you are not fully committed and is one sure way to missing out on achieving your dreams. Every exceptional organization has stayed true to what it has set out to achieve without swerving to a new direction each time things get a little bit rough. You need to know what you want, and you need to be determined to get there because it is the total commitment to your cause that will inspire your team to deliver. Too many people are wishy-washy about what they want and invariably fail. Set your master goal to keep reverting and measuring against it, reminding everyone what the prize is that you're going after. That's a big deal. Guys, one of the things that I talk about is that whenever you're creating a dream, tell everybody. Whenever you're embarking on a dream, a new project, a new goal, tell everybody you know. Let them know about what you're doing. Let them know about what you're striving to do. No shame in it. No shame in it. Who cares if they have an opinion? In many cases, their opinion doesn't really matter. But if they care about you and they see what you're doing and they like it, they can help you, guys. And that's what you want. You need help. Speaking of help, guys, do you have an improvement community? So here's the question. Do you out there have an improvement community? Well, if you don't have an improvement community, here's your improvement community, evo.af. This is an improvement community. One part of the reasons why I built this community is to help keep you accountable to grinding and persevering and investing in yourself every day. You see, if no one keeps you accountable, in many cases, you're just going to fall away. You're going to fall out of discipline. You're not going to have the motivation to keep going because you don't have enough cheerleaders on your side. You need to have a community that's willing to cheerlead you on and help you on the days that you don't want to grind, on the days you don't want to put out content, on the days you don't want to improve yourself. I mean, guys, I produce content every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day. Yeah, sometimes it's a bear. Yes. Do I have people keeping me accountable? No, because I've been doing this for over 15 years. I don't need someone to keep me accountable to deliver content to the web. I know it's what's required of me if I want to succeed in life. I know what's required of me if I want to continue to create my own gravitational pull and gravitational brand to myself. I have to keep doing this so people can know about me, can hear about what I'm about and what I'm writing and the value that I'm creating and the books that I'm writing and the community that I've created. Evo, if I don't keep communicating it, if I don't keep marketing it, if I don't keep talking about it every day, ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know. So, do you have an improvement community? Do you have an improvement community? Becoming exceptional is complicated as there is so much. That's right. There's so much to know now more than ever before. It is impossible to achieve alone. The most successful organizations and individuals, especially gravitational brand guys who are making their own brands, should be you, are the ones who have learned to embrace complexity and use it to their advantage. In today's environment, remarkable performance rarely comes from solo efforts. The best output invariably comes from high-functioning teams or communities. You achieve excellence by relying on experts with specialized knowledge in areas where you lack expertise, and also on people you trust to guide you in the right direction and to be honest when you're heading down the wrong path. This group of people you rely on becomes your improvement community and can be there to support you and help you achieve your goals. If you haven't done so already, identify, develop, and trust your own improvement community, which is at evo.af. And are you willing to do what it takes? Becoming outstanding is not just going to happen without an enormous amount of effort, work, dedication, creativity, experimentation, and spending countless hours honing your skills and improving your business. The energy you will need to expand is substantial, and there's no shortcut. You will need to make a sacrifice. Bill Gates reportedly never took a vacation in his 20s and never believed in the concept of taking weekends off, and in turn created one of the most exceptional organizations the world has ever seen. Now, not that I agree with that, but not that I can disagree with it, because, guys, I work on Saturdays and Sundays every weekend. Ask yourself if you are willing to put in the hours to do what it takes to become the very best. There is no substitute for hard work, and nothing can replace your volume of effort. Lead by example and ensure that you are willing to put in the hard work that you also expect from your team. But if it's just you, then it's you versus you, and it's hard when it's you versus you. So joining a community like evo.af is a powerful way to help keep you accountable, guys. And we're going to be cranking it up here a little bit on Evo as I start creating these workshops and creating these cohorts, guys, so you guys can support each other. While every organization is unique and every opportunity is different, the 5 questions above are universal for the attainment of excellence. Now, as many of us remain isolated in our homes, let's take the time to determine what we want to achieve and use this opportunity to ask yourself these fundamental questions. While your responses to them may not alter your short-term performance, the longer term, well, they are very likely to change the course of your life and make you exceptional. You want to be exceptional, guys? I don't know if I want to be exceptional when it comes to like the world status. I just want to be exceptional for me. I really like this article, guys, and the reason is it's because it's challenging. It's challenging on this day. It's challenging you to remember that even though you're at home, doesn't mean that you need to be chilling, watching that Netflix, consuming more content on YouTube than ever before, listening to podcasts, and maybe just getting in some extra reading. No. Now's the time to begin to build. Now's the big time to plug yourself into a community like evo.af, where you can have the accountability, have people that will push you and help you become better. And by the way, at evo.af, I'm dropping articles daily. Articles that you can read that can help encourage you, just like the one that I just read here, to improve your personal brand, to improve your marketing of yourself in an MVR world, in a mobile first, video first, remote work world. Guys, it's coming. And so I wanted to let you guys know that I'm also in the process of creating a new weekly workshop or weekly webinar. I guess that's the best way to put it. A weekly webinar. I had a title, and the title was Personal Branding 101, Becoming Your Full Self Online. Becoming Your Full Self Online. And I'm thinking about holding this maybe on like a Wednesday or maybe like a Sunday night. That way people can just chill and maybe get energized for the new week. Sundays tend to be one of those days where it's like, it could work out. But let me know. Let me know if you're interested in joining a webinar around Personal Branding 101 and getting to and understanding what it means to be a whole person in IRL and online. Because when you can become a whole person on both sides, from the in-person and the digital version of yourself, that's when you can create massive amounts of value for yourself, your personal brand, your hustle, income, making money online. It's all possible, guys. It's all possible when you're a whole person online. So let me leave a comment below or hit me up on evo.af if you're interested in our weekly webinar series that I'm going to be putting together relatively soon. Guys, have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow.